And we are just hours away from the biggest night in football. And one of the biggest highlights of the Super Bowl, of course, is the halftime show. Tonight isn't just about the music, though. It's also a major cultural moment for Latin music and Puerto Rican representation. Joining us to break down what this really means is Professor Juan Carlos Quintero Herencia, a Puerto Rican writer and scholar who studies Caribbean and Latin American culture and recently taught a course on contemporary Puerto Rican music that included Bad Bunny's work. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, a lot of people are looking forward to tonight's performance, but I want to ask you, why is Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl halftime just such a big cultural landmark moment, especially in Latin music?
Well, it had several, I will say, implications and layers, because Bad Bunny isn't outside of the Puerto Rican musical and poetic traditions, but he's carrying it forward, connecting and experimenting with past rhythms and today's experiences. And Debí Tirar Más Fotos, his most recent album, he basically works with old school and several genres: salsa, bomba, plena, bolero, música jíbara, kind of Puerto Rican country music, and reggaeton. And but also, I would say that the Super Bowl amplifies what was already underway in his work, a global audience encountering Puerto Rican and Caribbean musical forms. And whether this sparks deeper engagement with Puerto Rican culture beyond the spectacle remains uncertain, of course.
Hmm.
But winning the Grammy for Best Album, along with his acceptance speech, where he clearly and gracefully condemned ICE lethal and repressive tactics towards the Latino community and citizenship at large, adds weight and significance to his upcoming performance at the halftime show.
Yeah, and I want to touch on that a little bit more because, as you mentioned, Bad Bunny has never steered away from politics and never steered
Mhm.
away from addressing the administration. He spoke out against ICE in his Grammy acceptance speech last week. I know it is hard to predict what we're going to see tonight, but how much of this performance can we expect to be political?
I have to be completely honest about this because this guy is always surprising me. I've been asked this before. I really don't know. I don't think he's gonna shy away because he's about making statements. The fact that he's basically a global superstar in Spanish and tackling these issues. I think it's gonna be very poignant and very intense. I really don't know the specific of it or how he's gonna do, but I don't think he's gonna just basically make kind of like um, a traveling through his works. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be tackling this situation head on.
Yeah, we don't have much more time left, got about a minute left, but I want to ask you, how does seeing a Spanish language artist headline the Super Bowl halftime show really challenge some longstanding ideas about whose culture gets featured on some of the biggest stages?
Yeah, that's really very moving and exciting for all of us. And when I say all of us, I mean Spanish-speaking community in Latin America and in the United States. And I think it's something that shows that Spanish is not a foreign language in this country. And it shows also how, perhaps the language, the language that Bad Bunny uses and manages speaks more through tone and effect than the Spanish or English. The fact that he can reach out people that doesn't know anything about Spanish says a lot about his performance.
All right. Well, no, a lot of people are looking forward to tonight. Professor, thank you so much for your time and your
Thank
insight.
you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.